Hello, my name is Anthony Corso, and I'm currently a student at Thiel College taking a course entitled Integrated Instructional Systems. I will be teaching a standards-based lesson in physics based on PA academic standards and integrating technology in this lesson. I hope you enjoy watching my video sample. Hello class.
Hello.
How was everyone's day?
Good.
As you can tell, we're going to go over projectile motion today, and all the equations in here we already know, so we won't have to worry about them. We are going to do corner notes, and I already picked the key words for you guys. Please follow along and try to fill out each key word, and then at the end we're going to share our summaries. Does anyone know an example of projectile motion? Can you please come up here and write it? See if I can pick one that'll work. Bullets, okay? Now, can anyone tell me what these have in common, besides that they're projectile motion? Okay. Well, we'll go with definition. Projectile motion is the motion through air without propulsion. Now what that means is, say your basketball had a rocket on the end of it. That first initial velocity it receives from you shooting it makes it a projectile motion. But if you turn on that rocket, it changes it. It's no longer projectile motion. Now, examples I had, one of them was basketball shooting, and then the other was golf. Now, do we know what involves projectile motion? I'll give you a hint. It's on your corner notes. Trajectory, yes. So we're going to go over motions of projectile motion, but we're going to start at a certain height. So basketball shooting, you start about how tall you are, instead of starting at the ground and then going at an angle. So we start at a certain height up there. Now, can anyone tell me, with projectile motion, where this is going to end?
At the bottom.
At the bottom, but where? No. Your x is the x-axis and your y is the y-axis. So that's height and that's your distance traveled. So say we add a velocity to it. Now, a general idea of where this is going to land is it'll follow along this, but for some reason, it'll keep falling. Does anyone know why?
Gravity.
Gravity, exactly. Thank you, Diana. So, to summarize, projectile motion is a motion with a constant horizontal velocity combined with a constant vertical acceleration. And the projectile moves along the parabola. Now please do not copy this word for word. I would like you to put it in your own words. So who would like to share their summary, or do you need more time?
More time.
More time?
More time.
Doesn't have to be long. It could be as simple as projectile motion includes trajectory, horizontal range, and final velocity. And then after you're finished with your summary, please answer the question on the PowerPoint. Then what do you want to answer first, the question or the summary?
We'll do the summary and then the question.
Okay. Who wants to share the summary first?
I like the response part.
Right.
Stuff moving through the air goes up, comes back down, and moves a certain distance forward.
Okay. I'll replace the word stuff with an object. That'd be better. Diana?
I have projectile motion includes trajectory, horizontal range, and final velocity. Total time is the time of the trajectory.
Okay. Now, who would like to answer the question? Diana?
Well, if you applied air to an object, wouldn't it slow down the initial velocity because the air is acting on it?
Yes. So that means it changes our total distance, our height. It changes everything, right?
Yes.
Now, how are we going to show this? What's a good way? Well, I have a game.
Yes.
It's called Tanks. And it includes air resistance, but it's all about projectile motion. The object of the game is... Can someone tell me what the 103 up there stands for?
That's terrible.
Or the 165? What is that with our projectile motion?
It's the angle.
It's the angle, yes. And then what would the 81 count as?
Initial velocity?
Yes, initial velocity. So now what would that be considered, what Diana's about to do?
That was our first example.
First example, because she's starting at a height. Oh,
Yeah!
she took out Pepper.
Yeah!
Okay,
So
that's enough for that.
Do I get
Now
extra,
homework?
do I get extra credit for winning?
No, you don't. We're gonna list, label, and define our keywords in section 3-3. Okay? And then they have all the vocab words quoted for you. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.